Hello, Rebecca.
Hi, Carmen.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Just a little bit busy today, but
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah.
So, Rebecca, you're the founder of High Society Clinic.
Yes.
So it's a skin management clinic
Yes.
focusing on facials, laser hair removal, and also aesthetic. And I learned this HIFU, which means high intensity focused ultrasound.
Yes.
And also treatment like sliming, firming, lifting, all of this.
We do everything.
Everything. So Rebecca, when we had our first call, I was so intrigued by your story. There are people like that who have lives. In 1 second you're hooked, and I was hooked because you had many lives before.
Okay. Yeah.
I love that. You were in your 20s.
Yeah.
You were a music teacher.
Yes.
Which is, from music teacher, and then you tried a bunch of different stuff, and then you ended up in, the beauty industry.
Yes.
So when you turned 30, you quit your job, teacher job,
Yes.
because you felt like something wasn't right anymore. You wanted something else. And you started completely from scratch.
Yes.
So what was going on at the time? What was going through your mind at the time when you made the decision? Because you didn't really have a plan for after.
Yeah.
So how did things happen?
Yeah. I think it's just like I was a music teacher, and then I feel like it's a little bit bored what I do, right? It's just I taught my student. It's the same pieces, same music repertoire, same books, and then I just repeat and keep doing the same thing. So I feel like maybe it's time for me to have a change. And then I almost turned 30 years old. So I think I need a challenge. And then also I noticed my husband career is thriving. So he's traveling around the world, meeting with clients.
What does he do?
He works in finance.
Okay.
Yeah. But now he works with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I see he's really successful, getting better and better. Yeah. But me, I'm just doing the same thing. It's nothing bad, but I might be.
Ambition.
Yeah, I have more ambitions. I wanted to explore to see, if I have the ability to shine, to start my own career also. Yeah. So I'm learning a lot of things. I'm learning how to cook, how to do makeup, hair, and then I also wanted to start permanent makeup. So semi-permanent makeup, I would say, because first, I wanted to save money because I can tattoo my own eyeliner. That was my initial thoughts. But actually, after I learned it, I realized I cannot do it. I cannot tattoo myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the beginning, when I tried to learn it, it was because I wanted to save money.
And time as well.
Yes. So, and then I learned permanent makeup.
Okay.
Yes. So this is how I jump into beauty segment. Yes.
I like that. Also when I turned 30, I arrived in Hong Kong at 29.
Yeah.
And it was, for me as well, the start of a new decade. And I felt like I was in corporate before, and I felt like, I think I need something to change, you know?
But you don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Just something.
So you started with taking clients in a small room you rented in Hong Kong. So you got to start somewhere, bootstrapping a lot. So what is the thing that made your business take off? When did you realize, oh, I can actually do something with this?
Okay. Basically, I didn't really quit my job. I still work as a part-time music teacher.
Okay.
And then I rent a room. So that room is pretty small, maybe less than 100 square feet, something like that. So I work everything myself. I have a beauty bed. I have my tools and pigments and machines, just get ready to work. And then first I work on my friends because they start with bad eyebrows. They have like blue eyebrows or red eyebrows. They had some bad work.
Quality. Yeah.
They had some bad work done on their eyebrows, and then they wanted me to correct it.
Okay.
But then I didn't know that, actually correction work is so much harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I try because they think, oh, actually, Rebecca, you can do it. I trust you.
Yeah.
So I work on them, and then actually I practice a lot on them. And then they are my walking billboard. So they're wearing my work. Basically, I don't have to spend any money on marketing or ad or any campaign because they just walk around and, they are showing their friends, oh, this is the new permanent makeup, the new eyebrows.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I love that. Walking billboards.
Yeah, they just like advertising on their face.
Yeah.
Like advertising my work on their face.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how I started. Yeah.
So then you got more and more clients over time.
Yes.
Wow.
It's because I think I started a good business.
Yeah. Actually, there was probably a gap in the market, or
Yes.
because there's a lot of beauty products, and there are some clinics. But what was did you observe like anything about your competitors?
Yes.
Competition?
Because in the beginning, I look at Facebook, and then I see someone advertised as invisible eyeliner. I was like, what is this? Invisible eyeliner. It means lash tattoo, lash liner. So you draw a line, which basically invisible, just to enhance your lashes. So basically, it's a lash line to make your eyes more open. I saw this ad on Facebook. It's a Korean ad. So I said, oh, it's interesting. Why Korean like to do invisible eyeliner? So it's the name catch me. And then I found, is there any places I can learn it in Hong Kong? And then I learned it. It's because of the catching word. And then, I start to notice, oh, maybe I should learn it too. Yeah.
And so you told me that, sorry for the background noise.
Yes.
So later on,
Yes.
you told me that an Italian company spotted you.
Yes.
So first, also, I would like to know how they spotted you, like how did they hear about you?
Yeah.
And also, after that, you became a training master in permanent makeup.
Yeah.
Worldwide. You
Yes.
won awards.
Yes.
You were like the best. And you used to lead master classes as well worldwide and travel around the world.
Yes.
Okay, so first question, how did this company spot you? And second question, what did you do differently from others that made you be the best?
Okay, so first question. I always thought that I wasn't good enough in my technique in permanent makeup. So I decided to take a lot of trainings. I went to China, Taiwan, Russia, and US. So my last training, it was in Los Angeles, in Beverly Hills.
Cool.
So there are like very famous 3 Russian masters in Beverly Hills. They are training people in the States. So I applied it online. There's a secret group, beauty secret group in Facebook. So I sign up and I pay. And then I book my flight and hotel, everything's right. And then when I got there are 3 Russian permanent makeup master and 100 students. So I was pretty shocked, like, oh,
well, that's a lot.
God. Yeah, how can it be? Like, the ratio is 3 teachers and 100 students. And we all have to work on the live models.
Yeah.
So that was like a bit shocking to me.
Yeah.
And then, in America, lots of students, they have a lot of confidence. And they say, oh, I have 10 years experience, 15 years experience, 20 years experience. I'm actually a little bit shy because I'm Asian background. So I was like, oh, maybe they're so good, like very, very good at it. But when we actually work on the live model, it was really shocking because they don't even know how to work on the needles and the skin. So when they trying to use the needle to touch the skin, I know there's a lot of bleeding, and then it's scary for me.
Okay.
And they don't even know, like, you know, the pigments, components, and then what pigments to choose on different skin color. So
they were just bragging about their experience, but actually they were not so good?
No, they know how to do permanent makeup, but very old-fashioned way. Because the 3 Russian master, the training is it's a master class. So you have to be a master in order to master the skills. So they are teaching some feathering technique. So it's like a hair stroke technique.
Okay.
And then if you don't know how to work on specific needle, you cannot, you know, do such a thing. Maybe they're doing a very old-fashioned way, like, you know, tattoo eyebrows, like a block tattoo. They know how to work on it. But if it's called feathering, a hair stroke technique, they have no idea.
Okay.
So we learn it in one day, and then the next day we have to work on the model.
Okay.
So it's pretty scary.
Yeah.
So I quickly finished my model because I know how to do feathering. So I'm actually quite good at it. And then after I finished my model, I noticed, like, you know, some other students, they might need help. So I try to go help the other students. And then at the end, a lot of people, they just came to me and they just trying to look at my work, how I do it. So, like, you know, I just share my experience and technique, and then the company spotted me. So they invited me and recruited me to be one of the permanent makeup master, and train people worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long did you do that?
I think I constantly travel for 2 years to train people. I even go to Paris. In Disneyland, we had like a big conference, a permanent makeup conference. Yeah, I have my award in my clinic. Yeah, I will show you next time. Yeah.
It seems like you're not afraid of trying on new things.
Yeah.
You like to discover, to learn, to travel.
Yes.
Like, so many people would be very shy about doing that, but actually you just dare and do things. And I couldn't help but wonder about the fact that you were a music teacher, and then you were a master, but training master. So it was once again about teaching to people.
Yeah.
So is it something that you like in teaching in general?
I cannot say I really enjoy teaching. I think it's just I like to share my idea and then also my skills. I'm not afraid to share, and I'm not scared to share my technique and then also my experience. I think it's just come from my own personality.
It's natural.
Yeah, it's natural. Like, you know, if they don't know, they ask me, I will tell them, of course. Yeah, it's not like something I need to hide. Okay, I'm not gonna share with you. It's just my personality. Yeah, but it's not something that I really enjoy or my favorite thing to do, because maybe it's the.
Sorry.
He's okay.
Sorry, there's my cat here.
No, it's fine. I'm not scared of cat, but it's just suddenly. Hi.
She's just
Is
smelling
he or
you.
she?
She.
Aww.
Sorry about that.
No worry. But she's not scared of anyone, right?
Well, she just
Will
wants
she
to
bite?
to smell you.
Ah, okay.
No, she doesn't bite. She doesn't,
Okay, now.
Yeah, she's very chill.
Sorry, where was I?
No, we were talking about your teaching skills. So so you like to share with people.
Yeah.
But you're not looking to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You like the contact with people?
I feel like, you know, teaching is actually a boring job to me when I was young. Unless it's like a certain period of time, then it's okay.
Okay.
Right? Like maybe you share for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, it's okay. But, you know, if I keep doing the same thing, I will start to get bored.
Okay, I see.
I'm that kind of person. Maybe it's because of my background. I'm a Sagittarius. So Sagittarian. So I
Okay.
always like freedom, explore,
Yeah.
adventurous.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a rapid fire for you, a few quick questions for you
Yes.
that I didn't know, I
Okay.
didn't tell
Okay.
you about.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so you answer without thinking too much.
Okay.
It's instinctive.
Okay.
So
Okay.
your favorite place in the world?
Thailand for sure. I
Okay,
like the
okay.
culture. I like the landscape. I like the people. They are warm and friendly.
A specific city in Thailand or?
Actually, everywhere in Thailand.
Okay.
I love it. I love the languages. I love the food.
Yeah, me too.
Massages. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this
Okay.
is the place I wanted to live one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The beauty product you always carry with you?
Okay. It has to be one product.
Yes.
Okay. Sunblock.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
sunblock, like just to keep my skin
Yes.
nice.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your superpower as an entrepreneur?
My superpower, I think, is time management.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spend most of my time in my business and my
Okay.
family.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're good at organizing your day and
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I wake up very early,
what time do you wake
like
up?
7,
Okay.
and then I go to bed not too early. At midnight, or probably 1 a.m. So and most of my time I spend on my business and my family.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have 2 kids?
I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
And
That's a
one
lot
is
of
going
work.
to university next
Oh,
year.
wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's big boy.
Okay. The last expensive thing you bought?
Okay, it's gonna be my house.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was expecting like a bag
A
or
bag?
something. Yeah, a
Yes.
house. A house.
The
Wow.
most expensive
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Recently. That was actually 2 years ago.
Okay.
I didn't really spend much on luxury item
Okay.
because I don't think it can generate any revenue.
Yeah, it's not an investment. It's
Yeah,
more-
so for me, I don't really spend much on luxury item.
Okay.
I got to spend what I'm going to spend, but not luxurious thing.
I was not expecting that, but that's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's how.
Yeah.
That's like you have your financial independence, so you can buy whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think that's the main reason why I start my own business.
That's something important to you, to be independent,
Very.
especially as a woman.
Yeah, like I can buy whatever I like. I don't have to even look at the price tag. This is
Yeah.
what I wanted
Yeah.
me to
Yeah.
be in the future.
Just to buy like comfort, to be.
Yeah, just like when I start my business at 30, I think that was my dream.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I think I achieved it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Well,
yes.
congrats on that.
Yeah.
You can be proud of yourself.
Yes.
Last question of this rapid fire.
Mm.
What's a trend in beauty that you secretly love or hate?
I think I like natural makeup. I don't like very heavy makeup.
Yeah.
Because I embrace natural beauty.
Okay.
That's why in my clinic we focus on like skin or like the texture of the skin, how to have healthy skin, and that's why I learned permanent makeup, because you don't have to put makeup after you have permanent makeup.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that would be it.
Okay. So back to our questions.
Mm-hmm.
So after 3 years of training a lot of people worldwide, so again, you needed something new to learn from.
Yeah.
I love that mindset. So it's really the entrepreneur's spirit mindset, stepping from a challenge to another one, and keep on learning new things.
Yes.
So where does that come from, actually? Do you have entrepreneurs in your family, or like how do you nurture this mindset?
I have no idea, because my whole family background is completely different.
Okay.
They are not educated, not highly educated.
Okay.
They are like working classes.
Okay.
So I really don't know where it's coming from.
Maybe you wanted to
But when I was
go beyond that.
when I was young, I was looking at some nice places, for example, like nice restaurant or hotel, when I pass by,
Yeah.
I thought, okay, it's gonna be me one day.
Oh, wow.
But I have no idea like how to achieve it, but I just have a dream about it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then actually when I was young, I worked quite hard. I worked very hard on my studies and also achieving my goals.
Okay.
Like learning piano was not usual for a poor family, but I tried my best to practice every day, and I got scholarship.
Wow.
Because I really enjoy and passionate about like piano and music. So like even though my family has no money, I still can achieve that because of my ability.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it's just I born to be this way. Like yeah. And then I also wanted to learn some languages that my family doesn't know about. So I always like turn on the television and try to watch the news in English.
Yeah.
Because I thought they're not gonna understand me one day if I learn better in English.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have this thought, but it's just like who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You nurtured that ambition since you were very young.
I think so. When I think back, like, you know, this is who I am when I was a little kid. Yeah.
I love that. Like seeing a restaurant or whatever, and you're like, one day it'll be me.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be me one day. Yeah, that dress is gonna be me.
Yeah, I think it's so important to connect to your childhood, because actually you understand a lot of things if you look back.
Yeah.
You understand a lot of things about your
Yes.
ambitions and what you really want.
Yes, I think so.
But the more you know, as many people, the more you grow, the more you far from that, and you know you're in your adult life. But actually, if you think back and you take time to reflect, you can have a lot of answers from that period.
True. Yeah. When I was young, I always ask questions to my family.
Yeah.
And then they have no explanations why I can do, why I cannot do. They didn't really explain it. They just tell me not to do.
Okay. Yeah.
But I keep questioning them, and then they have no reason to back their answer. And then when I grow up, I thought, oh, actually, they have no reasons. It's just because they are lucky, they are bigger than me. But it doesn't mean that a adult is actually smarter than a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I would just let my kids to do anything they want, because like I think they will be smarter than me. So like don't underestimate a kid. And
keeping being curious.
Yes.
I think it's so important.
Yes. So I really like kids and children.
Yeah.
So that's why I think because I was a teacher.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So after that, after being a
Yes.
training master, you opened a lashes company, right?
No, actually I have some business partner who are in lash industry.
Okay.
And then they wanted me to distribute the product in Asia.
Okay.
So I helped them to bring the product and brand in Asia, and then it was quite successful.
Okay.
Yes.
And then in 2018,
Yes.
you opened the High Society Clinic.
Yes, because
Right.
I had another kid, and I need to focus on in Hong Kong market. I cannot really travel too much at that time, so I wanted to focus beauty clinic at that time.
So you started the first salon within Central,
Yes.
and then you opened a bigger one on Kowloon side.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And then COVID happened.
Yes.
In 2020. So how did your business survive? Because I guess you had to close down your business, to close the shop at least. So how did you reinvent yourself in order to survive and still make money?
Yeah, it's actually quite challenging in
I
Hong Kong.
imagine.
Like 2019, right? 2019 is the protest in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You probably not here.
I wasn't there, but
Okay, it was protest in Hong Kong, so it's quite a big mess.
Yeah.
And then it's 2020, it's COVID hit. So we forced to close about 200 days. Can you imagine? We have like 365 days a year, and then we have to close for 200 days. But I'm really thankful. I have a lot of loyal clients. We post our lockdown promotions online, and then they actually support us and buy the prepaid packages online. Okay. It really like helps me because I still have to
pay the
bear
rent,
the cost of the rent, and also I still pay my employee at that time.
Okay.
I still want them to, because they still need the living and survive, right? So I still pay them half, at least, like, you know, they can survive and, you know, support their family. Yeah. And then, so I'm also very thankful of my clients. Okay. They trust me. Oh, I'm gonna open one day after the lockdown. So that will be it. And then also I create my brand called Glowigen. It's a supplement brand because people focus on their health and wellness. Yeah. And it's also helped me a lot on my business because even I close my shop, I still have.
So it's an online business.
It's an online business. We're doing a lot. We do
e-commerce,
live streaming. It's actually very successful.
So you started this during COVID?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. It's 2021. I start my supplement brand.
So this actually gave you another income stream?
Yes.
To survive?
Yes.
And you still have that brand today?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, we're selling everywhere, HK Mall, TV Mall,
Watson,
cool. Mannings, and my online shop.
Okay. What's the name again?
Glowigen.
Okay.
Yes.
So today you still have 2 shops. So you survived.
Yes.
That's a big win.
Yes.
You have occasionally pop-up stores. You have your online business.
Yes.
But as if this wasn't enough, you're not stopping there. And you told me that you're investing in Korean beauty devices.
Yes.
So this is kind of a different thing because it's like B2B.
Yes.
It's for like devices to sell to beauty salons.
Yes.
So I like that idea of, I listen to a lot of entrepreneurs, as you know, talking about their businesses. And there's something that is interesting, I think, is when you have a business, it's not just one thing, but you create like a universe around it. So you have your shops, you have the online e-commerce website, you have the B2B. And I like the fact that from one business, you have many different things around it for B2C, B2B. That was the strategy, or how did this happen?
No, it just happened. It just happened. Last month, I went to Seoul, Korea.
Yeah.
So we went to a beauty exhibition. Okay. So it's an expo, like. So I'm trying to look for, like, you know, some new machines or like maybe some products, which is good for my clinic. Okay. I didn't really purposely, I'm gonna sell the machines to other beauty clinics. Initially, I only wanted to bring some new products for my clinic so my clients can use it. Okay. And then I found this machine. Oh, wow. And then I tried it. Oh, I really love it. So I asked, are you looking for distributor in Hong Kong, China? And then they say, oh, yeah, we're actually looking for business partner. So I asked them, what is the criteria and requirements? And then they just, okay, so you can take the distribution. I was like, oh, okay, that would be it. And then we signed the documents and everything. And then, okay, they just give me the distribution. So I really didn't really plan it. Yeah, of course, they have some requirements I have to achieve. Yeah. Like, for example, maybe I will have to host some events and organize something for the company, doing some exhibitions in Hong Kong, which I can do it because I used to do lashes brand, permanent makeup brand. I have other brands to promote.
How to do that.
Yes. So for me, it's not difficult. And I have a lot of a lot of friends who own a beauty clinic in Hong Kong. So I'm sure they will love it if they tried it because it's a very, very good machine, very powerful machine. And then there's no consumable. Oh. Yes. So I think beauty salon owners, they definitely love it because after they purchase the machine, it just helps them to generate more revenue.
And what type of machine is that?
It's a body contouring machine, so it's a 4-in-1 machine. Okay. Actually, they put applicators on their body. They can put 8 applicators on the body.
Okay.
And then you can work on 4 areas. So, for example, you can work on your abs, you can work on your waist, thighs, and arms at the same time in just 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, people just amazed with the result. Yes. Even men and women, they love it.
Oh, so actually,
it's like a workout.
It's also for you a way to have more male clients?
Yes. Surprisingly, we have a lot of male clients. They buy the packages.
Really?
Recently, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They told me they had party like in Europe in summer. They want to look fit. Oh my God. Really?
So actually, it's not only opening the B2B sector for you, but also attracting a new type of customers.
Yes. Because right now we are exclusive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they keep coming to buy packages from us.
Yeah.
And it's new, right, in the market.
Yeah.
So now people heard about this machine and other business, beauty clinic business owner, they're trying to call me. Oh, I want to test the machine. Okay. So, they also wanted to purchase and put it in the beauty clinic. Yeah.
And how do you stay up to date with the trends? Because in the beauty world, it's happening so quickly. You have the glassy skin, and then you have this, and also Korea is not so far from here. So there are so many trends coming from Korea. So how do you stay up to date with that?
Well, I think we just have to keep learning. And then I always browse on Instagram, 小红书, just keep up with all those trends. So I think social media is the key. Yeah,
probably. Okay, now it's already time for the last question.
Yes.
So this is a question I asked to all my guests. It's the signature question of the podcast. So is there any lesson that you learned throughout your experience that you would like to share with fellow entrepreneurs?
I think when you start your business, it has to be something that you're really passionate about.
Okay.
You can't really just look for, I'm going to start it. It's just looking for money. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. It has to be something you really like and enjoy. So your customers or your clients can really feel you, you're really like a professional in this segment, in this industry. They will give you the trust. Yes. So I think that's the key. You have to love what you do.
Okay, that's a good one. I think if you can do your job for free, like if you're happy to do your job for free, obviously don't do it for free. But if it's a pleasure for you to do that, then it's probably a good sign that you're going to succeed because you're passionate about it.
Yes, and then you think about money. Because we still have to live. We still have to live.
Yeah, of course.
So something that you really enjoy, and then eventually it can turn into business opportunity. Yeah. And people will also trust you on your professions.
Yeah, I guess when you really love what you do, you spread good vibes around you. I don't know, there's some things happening.
Yes.
If you're passionate, people can feel it.
Yes. Even you do it for free, later people will come to pay for your job, pay for your professions. Yeah.
Well, Rebecca, it was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your journey with us. It's I love stories like that. I love people who dare, who learn a lot, who are passionate. You're never afraid of doing new things.
Yeah, never afraid.
It's
Just
so
do
inspiring.
Yes.
I love that. So thank you so much.
Thank you,
Carmen.
Carmen.
Thank you.
Okay.